Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've been recording. It's just been a lot going on, a lot with family, a lot with work, just a lot of everything. And I've just been real busy. So I've been trying to do as much as I can to give as much content as I can with you guys. Sorry. But don't think that I just forgot. I just wasn't thinking about it in any way. I just was like, okay, it's time for me to record. Like, so today is the day. So, and I actually do have to work tonight, but I figured let me get it out the way where I can. Let me stop being lazy. But these hours have been kicking my tail, so it's not like it's been, you know, going unnecessary. So just don't think that I just forgot or anything. It's been a lot going on, and a lot that I have to take care of. Of course, I have my own life outside of just recording and everything, because this is important to me. But at the same time, my life, my personal life, my family, that comes first. Work, of course, comes first, because I gotta make the money, and I gotta take care of my people, so I ain't got time for all that. So yes, so today's gonna be another story time. So without further ado, please get ready for that. And before we get into the story time, please make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, because that's always important. I appreciate so much for the likes and subscribes, and the comments or support that's getting me the engagement and the following and things that I need. But before we also get into that, let me also address the trolls. I've been seeing a lot of people commenting on my story times and videos, people that don't even know the situation or know the story too well. I know that I have anxiety. I know that I have ADHD, so it can cause me to not tell the story as well as I want to. And I know it may be a lot of people that don't like me that know that I have a YouTube channel, or people that I don't know that I have a YouTube channel. Regardless, please stop trolling. Please stop doing that, because all I have to do is just delete your comment and hide you from my channel, and you won't be seen again, Bookie. I may not be able to block you, but you will not be able to see my channel. And I love that about YouTube, because I am in the process in my life where I am not engaging in people and their BS and their negativity. So whatever you say or whatever you do, I'm not going back and forth with you no more. I was at the point where I used to be like, well, this is not this and this is not for that. Well, I think you understood it. No, I'm not giving you any more of that. No, I just had somebody a couple days ago that said something nasty and negative about a situation, about a story time that I did with me and Jordan. No, I deleted the comment, and I also hid you from my channel, so you no longer can see anything from my channel, my content, no anything. So that's all you're gonna get from me. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not doing that. Whatever makes you feel like you can get some type of relevance, or whatever you can. But I know people say like, oh, the more people comment, the more engagement you get, and the more people come to your channel. I'm not for all that. I'm all about people come to my channel and stuff, but I'm not pressed for the engagement or the comments or the likes or anything like that. Not if it comes to that cost, not all that negativity. Leave me alone. I got enough stuff to deal with. I'm way too old for that, and I don't got time for that. This is for entertainment, and it's also to encouragement, and it's also to help people. If you like fashion, if you like story times, if you like skincare, whatever you like, this is for you. If it's not, keep swiping, keep scrolling, do whatever you want to do. Just leave me alone. I don't care. And you're not going to get a reaction out of me. All you're going to do is get your comment deleted, and you're going to get hid from my channel. That's it. That's all. So without further ado, let's get into the story time. So this is a story time that I've been wanting to tell for a long time. This was a story time probably back like 2016, early 2017, when I had first moved to West Virginia with my mom. And, I was just trying to make some money or whatever. I was just trying to get some money. And my mom, she was like, you come with me, you stay and get yourself together, get yourself financially stable, do what you need to do. Okay, boom. So I remember I was working at McDonald's. I think I got another story. I got story time for that too. Probably not, because I was there for a good minute, but it was just too much. I was just working with all those teenagers and stuff. I was just like, ugh, like, oh my goodness. Like, once you get older, you just don't have time for that foolishness. But anyway, just fast forward. This is the time where I had been done with McDonald's, and I had applied to this hotel. It's called the Hampton Inn. If you're in West Virginia, especially Martinsburg, West Virginia, you know the Hampton Inn I'm talking about. I don't even know where that Hampton Inn is. Oh, I do know where it is. It's it's like, it's somewhere where Foxcroft is. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere between, it's not where McDonald's is. It's like, if you from West Virginia, you know, I'm pretty sure, I don't think anybody from West Virginia even be on here or whatever. So I'm not sure, or even Hagerstown. So if you Hagerstown or West Virginia, you would know, but I doubt anybody else would know. But it was kind of somewhere between, no. Oh, I know where it is. It's right where Martin's is. It's kind of like right behind Martin's. It's kind of, I forgot if it's either next to Martin's. No, it's not behind Martin's. It's next to Martin's. It's crazy because I go to Chipotle all the time and I be passing it and I don't be paying attention. Shoot. On to bigger and better things, okay? So, yeah. So, it's right next to that Martin's and it's right next to Chipotle. So, you know, I applied to that place just to make some money. I wasn't thinking anything of it. It can't be that hard of a job. I'm thinking, like, hello, cleaning. I know how to clean. I'm from the projects. So my mom taught me basic home training. My mom taught me how to clean the house, outside the house, the car, anything. So I'm already on game with everything. So I applied to, I believe I went in there. I think I went in there and they had a paper application. I filled it out. I gave it back to them. You know, I leave. I think I hear something back a few days later. They said they wanted me to come in for an interview. So I come in for an interview. They're like, okay, you know, they just asked me the basic things. Do you not do this? Do you not do that? Do you have basic experience in housekeeping and all this thing? I'm telling them no, of course. This will be my first time with housekeeping. Pretty much the interviewer is going over everything that's going on. Like, yeah, okay. So honestly, I did not expect to hear back from them. Because especially coming from where I come from in Baltimore, it's all about who you know. It's not about the experience. It's not about what you can do. It's really about who you know. And that's really the reality of certain places. If you're in a warehouse or housekeeping in certain places, they probably won't care. But certain places like in the hospital field, medical field, just any kind of medical field, any kind of like anywhere where you're going to, banking and just anything, it's all about who you know. It's not about what you can do. It's about who you really know. It's really about the experience of who you know. And it's sad. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. So I did not expect to get this job, even though it was like, it's housekeeping. Even my aunts have done housekeeping jobs like it's nothing. But a few days later or whatever, probably like a week later, I got a call back from the lady. And she was just like, you know, we wanted to offer you the job, you know, everything. I was like, okay, cool. So I got offered the job. They told me when to come in for the training days, when I will be starting, just all kind of things like that. So the time comes, fast forward a week later, whatever, I start and, you know, I get training. Of course, they assign me to someone who's already, like, you know, been there for a while. They're already a regular housekeeper. They're training me. And they're pretty much just showing me the ropes, just showing me how to do everything, showing me everything. Of course, it's a lot, like, it's a little overwhelming when you're new to it, because it's not just like, it's more than just cleaning. It's, you know, maintaining everything. It's replacing things. It's just all kind of stuff. It's wiping down walls. It's vacuuming. It's even at times maybe steaming carpets, replacing beds, replacing sheets, pillowcases, replacing toilet paper, cleaning toilets, cleaning sinks, making sure they have soap in the bathroom, shampoo, conditioner, all types of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that goes with it. You know, it's not like the most impossible task in the world, but it is a lot to keep up with. So anyway, You know, they're training me for the next week or so. I was after the week or whatever, I got used to it. So I was like, oh, I feel like I'm okay. You know, it's a lot, but I feel like I keep up with it. I mean, if you can't keep up with cleaning up a hotel room or clean up other people's hotel rooms and stuff like that, if you can't even maintain your own home, maintain your bathroom, your living room, your bedroom, how can you maintain a hotel room? Let's just be real. So yeah, so it came time for me to start working on my own. So yeah, now something about me, I don't want to I don't want to put a race out there, because I don't, and I don't know many of my subscribers. I don't know their race or whatever. I'm not trying to be like racist or come off prejudiced or anything. But the thing is, in West Virginia, based off the places that I've worked, Macy's, the hotels, Panera, McDonald's, just other places, just being in West Virginia in general, a lot of the people out here, or the places that I've worked at, they do not clean up after themselves. And note, that does not speak for everyone. That does not put everyone in the same category. However, when you are grown men and women and you are hired to do a job or clean a place or just be in a facility or a place where it's supposed to be clean at the top tier, then that's just what it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. I've worked in places where even the bathrooms, you paying these people a certain amount, and it's disgusting. And you want to blame the housekeeping or the janitors, but at the same time, it's really the people that be going in there. The bathrooms are disgusting, stuffed with toilet paper. They got, urine and feces, all types of things in there. You're not flushing the toilet. You're not cleaning up this stuff. You have feminine impurities all over the toilet. It's really, really disgusting. And it really just speaks a lot about people's character, So just the same as you would be working at a place and you go into a bathroom and it's dirty and disgusting, it's the same as what I've had to deal with cleaning hotel rooms. And it will be times where I would clean hotel rooms, or I would go after people's hotel rooms behind them, and I would see things and I would just be like, the sheets aren't changed, the pillowcases aren't changed, the carpets haven't been vacuumed, the bathroom walls have pee on them, the bathroom tubs haven't been cleaned out, the toilet paper hasn't been changed. It's just like, is that how you would want your hotel room to look? If you be the main one complaining, talk about it's so dirty, it's so trifling, you'll be the main one complaining. But you got a nasty, filthy, freaking hotel room like this that you have to be in for the next few days. How long? Who knows how long you have to be in this hotel room? And you have to deal with that because of a nasty housekeeper who can't even clean up behind someone, let alone themselves. Because if you can't even clean up behind other people, who knows how you living at home? And I don't care any way you slice it, that's the reality of it. You don't clean up after yourself. Point blank, period. But anyway, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, because that becomes a pattern with me working here within the past few months, because I wasn't working there long. I had been working there for probably like 3 to 5 months at the most, not long, which it kind of felt like forever because of how hard I worked and how much I bust my tail. But no, it was no longer than 5 months, I would have to say. I don't know how long, but 3 to 5 months at the most. So I'm working and doing my job. Of course, I'm not thinking, me being new to housekeeping, I'm not knowing that there's a time frame that you have to I'm not knowing that there's a time frame that you have to clean your rooms. Apparently you get assigned a number of rooms there's a list that you have. You get a clipboard from what the housekeeping manager will give you. There's the housekeeping manager. They'll give you a clipboard. Boom, you get the number of rooms. It usually isn't a lot, but most of the time it's a lot, depending on how many people come in, depending on who calls out, depending on who has vacation, depending on how many people you actually have, period, that you're hired. They give you your numbers of rooms on a clipboard. So boom. So I get my numbers on clipboard, and I just start knocking out my rooms as much as I can. I'm doing what I can. I'm cleaning to the best of my ability. I'm doing what I know I should do. If I would want somebody to clean my room, if I had a room, booked, and I wanted somebody to clean my room to the best of their ability. I'm wiping down the walls. I'm vacuuming the floors. I'm changing the sheets, changing the pillowcases, putting up shampoo, conditioner, changing out the toilet paper, cleaning out the sinks, cleaning out the tub, doing anything that I can, doing what I'm supposed to do when you're cleaning a hotel room. Hello. I'm sorry. I just feel like, oh my goodness, I just feel like people in cleanliness and and hospitality just don't go together anymore. It's just, I don't know. When I was working, I just felt like I was going crazy. So anyway, I would have people that were already working there before me. They would come to help me, because apparently if you are, housekeeper, if you're having trouble with your rooms or you're taking a long time, you would have people come and help you. I did not know that. Just like I also did not know that you have a time frame when you're supposed to be able to clean these rooms and do what you have to do. Little did I know, people were rushing their rooms. They weren't vacuuming the carpets. They would just look over the carpets like, oh, okay, I don't see nothing crazy. They would look over the sheets. Oh, it don't look like it needs changing. Or they would go through the tub. Oh, it looks the same. Oh, the toilet paper looks okay. Oh, the shampoo, it looks like it's still pretty full. Let me leave it there. They weren't really changing. They really weren't doing anything. They really weren't going behind and cleaning the rooms like they were supposed to. I was the only one doing that. So pretty much it would be other housekeepers that would come in and come behind and help me. I guess people would notice that, or the managers noticed that I was in there for a long time. So they was like, go help Courtney in room so-and-so. So they would come and help me. So I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, why are they coming in here? I can kind of do it myself, but okay. But as time went on, I kind of figured out, like, okay, they're coming in because obviously someone is telling me. And I obviously asked the other housekeepers. They were just like, we're supposed to help other housekeepers when they're taking a little bit longer, or if they need help with more rooms, they have more rooms to fill up, we're supposed to help them. I'm like, oh, okay, it's making sense now. Okay, all right, okay. So they would help me, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can do it on my own, but if I have the help, that's nice. That's cool. I can do that. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Cool. Because I'm not no person where I have to rely on people to do work for me. I'm not pressed to have nobody do my job for me. I can do my stuff on my own. But if I can have help, I'm not against it. But I'm not pressed for people to help me. I'm not gonna force people or try to finesse people into doing my work. I'm not that kind of chick. Like, I work hard for my money. I work hard with everything that I do. So that's never, that's just never the case. So I had a couple housekeepers help me from time to time. And, I was like, okay, I'm grateful for it. I'm really appreciative of it. Like, you don't have to, but I'm grateful for the fact that you're helping me. So, they're helping me. Fast forward, time goes on. They're still doing the same thing. They're still helping me because I'm still taking my time in my rooms. Like I said, I want to give people the same experience that I would want when I go to a hotel room, because I've been to hotels. I've been to motels. And the crazy thing is, I've been to motels and they're cleaner than the hotels. Like, the motels have been cleaner than the hotels. Like, that's really freaking crazy to me. And I understand, because at the time, I think I was making like, I had to be making like $9.75 an hour. $9.75 an hour housekeeping. $9.75 an hour housekeeping. So I can understand why people don't want to work as hard as they do, but at the same time, this is your job. Like, we don't, we don't ask, we didn't ask for this, like, but at the same time, we're like, this is our job. This is the opportunity to make some money. And as much people, as much as I would take my time, and people would, as over time, people would complain about me taking longs in my rooms and whatever, my checks was good in the hotels, okay, baby? Because you take your time, but that's cool. People complain, but you're getting more money. I was getting those checks. Because I'm cleaning, I'm working hard, and those rooms are going to come out spotless. Everything's going to be up to par, the way it should be, the way a hotel room should be, the way any customer or hotel guest will want their room to be. That's how you're supposed to have it. I'm sorry. Like, I thought that was the reason why I was hired. So, yeah. So, I didn't really see, little did I know that it was people in housekeeping, the people that I was working with, that were having complaints or having issues, trying to start drama or whatever with me, even though I wasn't doing anything to them. I never had no drama. I never had no problems. Never had no fights with nobody. Once again, it's another job that is starting drama with me. Fast forward. Fast forward. Probably like a week or so later, I always will, just all the housekeepers will always have breakfast. It's like this downstairs room, like kind of where the laundry room is. It's kind of where the housekeeping managers are. It's like they're housekeeping managers, but they also do the laundry. So the laundry room, like the dryer, the washer and stuff, is right there. And you pretty much have like these 2 tables or whatever, or maybe it was like a table. I don't really remember, but pretty much that's where we had our breakfast. I think we only had a breakfast there. I don't think we've never had lunch. We just had breakfast, because that was I guess it took me a minute to catch on. It was only supposed for us to be there for a few hours. It wasn't meant for us to be there till like 3, 4, 5, but I was always there till like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, because I took my time cleaning my rooms, and I did, like I said, I did the best of my ability to clean those rooms, to give everybody, every customer the proper experience that they deserve as a hotel guest, the same experience that I would want. And I don't know, I just felt like that was my obligation, because these rooms were dirty. I'm sorry, they're disgusting. And what, I'm supposed to just leave pee on the walls? I'm supposed to just leave pee on the toilet seats? I'm supposed to just leave the sheets unchanged and the carpets unvacuumed and the walls and TVs and stuff unwiped down? Is dust all everywhere? I'm sorry. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm sorry. So one day, if I ever, that will never probably happen, because I'll never work for a hotel again. But whatever happens, some hotel one day will appreciate me. They'll probably watch the story time and appreciate it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. So, this was a downtown room or whatever, like not downtown, downstairs. Like, it kind of gave like a basement kind of vibe to it, but it was kind of like downstairs, like down on lower level. And it was kind of where the laundry room area was. And I guess all the housekeepers would eat their breakfast. They would eat their food, eat their snacks or whatever there. And I'm thinking I'm having, of course, I'm not like buddy and chummy with everybody there, because for one, I'm there to do a job. For two, a lot of them were very much older, probably like in their early to mid, probably like either early 30s or up. So a lot of them were older, like probably like around my mom's age. So, not to call her older, just, they were a lot older. So not just because of the age, I just feel like I relate to them. I just wasn't focused on that. Me being young, like, I didn't feel like probably was. I didn't feel like I really related to anybody because they weren't my age, around my age. And two, I'm just here to do a job. I'm just here to make my money and go home. I'm not here for all that. Like, what are we talking about? If we ain't talking about the money, then we ain't talking about nothing. So, yeah. So, I'm minding my business, eating breakfast. They had some food or whatever. They had like some sausage gravy, biscuits. They had like some eggs. sausage, bacon, stuff like that. Just normal stuff that they would have for like hotel guests, just out for us. So I'm eating, just minding my business, chilling. It's a group of the housekeepers around. It's the two housekeeper men. Well, it's just really, I think they both were housekeeper managers, but they both were always down in the laundry room, and they were much older, probably like very much older than my mom. They're probably much older now. But they were, just standing there. Little did I know, they were very much messy. I didn't do anything to these women, and little did I know they was talking crap about me. And once again, another job. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not bothering you. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not talking about you. And you're talking about me. You're belittling me. You're disrespecting me. And I'm not bothering you, but minding my business and doing my job. That's all I'm doing. Just like, leave me alone. Why do I always have to go to a job and people bother me? Like, come on. So these two were supposedly the housekeeping managers, but they're mostly, like I said, downstairs in the laundry room doing the laundry for everybody. So them two were down there. They're really the most messy. Let me just keep that in mind. So I'm eating, of course, because I'm hungry. I've been working a little bit. I got here a little bit early like everybody else. I'm trying to, get my food and hurry up, eat a little bit, because I only think I don't even know if we had a 30-minute break. I think we only had like 15 minutes. Because you know how they treat housekeepers. They treat us like crap. It probably only was 15 minutes. But whatever. So, everybody talking, I'm not even paying attention. I try not to get in people's business, or try to, if it's like an earshot or if it's in something I can hear, I can't control it. If I can hear it, I can hear it. It doesn't mean that I'm in your business. It just means that I just happen to hear it. So people are just been like, yeah, we trying to get these rooms knocked out. Like, it's been a lot. It's just been a lot going on. Like, we trying to get these rooms knocked out. People been taking too long on their rooms and stuff like that. And I don't know why I didn't think anything of it. Because nobody brought it to my attention. Nobody brought it to, I'm sorry. Nobody brought it to my attention. So I didn't think anything of it. Nobody said anything like, Courtney, like, I can show you how to clean your rooms a little faster. I can show you how to do this. Or, Courtney, like, some people been saying stuff to you. People just love to talk about you behind your back, but never want to, like, try to give you a little bit of guidance or try to help you or anything, especially when you're new to housekeeping. So, they be like, yeah, this person been cleaning so-and-so, been cleaning her rooms, like, taking her time or whatever, just cleaning her room slow or whatever, taking a long time, and we be having to pick up her slack and doing all this stuff or whatever. So I was like, I was just like, not even, I was just like, it ain't got nothing to do with me, so I don't care. So, tell me why. I'm going to name this girl for this story time. I'm going to name her Esmeralda. Her name starts with an E, but I don't remember her name, and I don't remember who she, I think her name did start with an E. I don't know if her name started with an E or S. I don't remember, but I'm just going to name her Esmeralda because she just gave off those mean, wicked witch of the West vibes. Like, she just was so, like, she was older than me, probably in her early to mid 30s, but it was like, she was just so immature and just so childish and so miserable and mean, and I did not like that because I never did anything to her, and we were always cordial and nice to each other, so I didn't expect her to act like that towards me. Like, I was nice to all of them. We was all cordial and nice to each other, and let me remind you, we don't have to be the best of friends or be buddy or everything. Let's just be respectful to each other and let's do our job. That's it. I don't care. I'm not trying to be in no clique. That means with anybody. I'm not trying to be in no clique. I'm not trying to be best friends with nobody. I'm not trying to be buddy with nobody. Let's just be respectful, cordial, and let's coexist and get our job done. That's it. Can we do that? Apparently not. So, while I'm eating, they're talking about how people are taking their time being slow, cleaning their rooms. Esmeralda takes it upon herself to say, like, yeah, because, like, Courtney, she be cleaning her room slow, too. She be taking a long time in her rooms, too. I turned my neck so fast. I said, who is she talking to? Like, she's not talking. No, she's not talking about me. 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 No, she cannot be talking about me. No. And I broke my neck so fast. I think I was eating some food or whatever. And I broke my neck. I put that fork down. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? So I was like, I said, Esmeralda, who are you talking to? I was genuinely concerned. Who are you talking to? And she was just like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, you be taking a long time to clean your rooms and everybody be helping you out and everybody's always coming to your rescue or something like coming to help you. And I was like, okay, and I appreciate people coming to help me. I didn't ask people to come and help me to clean my room. But, you know, I'm sorry if I take my time to clean my rooms and everybody else are just rushing to clean them. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? So, and I was just like, and who the hell, excuse me, I didn't say that. But I was like, who do you think you are to try to call somebody out on cleaning their rooms? I said, first of all, nobody asked you or anybody else to come and help me with my room. I get it. You're obligated to do that because of management and stuff like that. But nobody asked you to do. Nobody's pressed for your help or anybody's help. I don't need you or anybody else to come and do it. So who do you think you are coming to try to check me, a grown adult? Mind you, I think I was like 19, probably 20. I probably was like 20, 21 at the time, but grown enough, like, you're not about to be talking to me crazy. Like, no. I was like, who do you think you are? Like, just talking to me like that, and then think that you're going to put me on blast in front of all of our colleagues. I said, how unprofessional and how disrespectful can you be? I said, and you may think because you older, you can step to me crazy, but no, I'm grown just like you are, maybe not as old, okay, not coming for her age, but I'm just as old, I'm just as grown as you are. Who do you think you are? Nobody asked any of y'all raggedy hoes to come and help me with my rooms. I'm more than capable of cleaning them on my own. Number two, let's go back and look at all y'all rooms and look at mine and let's see how clean they are. Y'all don't clean y'all rooms. I've seen y'all. I've walked behind y'all. I've come to help y'all clean y'all rooms. It's been times where I've been assigned a few rooms and I've been asked to come and help y'all finish y'all rooms. So let's not complain and talk about I haven't never come and help y'all with y'all rooms or help y'all with y'all suites or anything. So we're not going to put this all on Courtney. Don't try to play me like that at all. At all. Because there's a time where I come to see them and they're not vacuuming the rooms. They're not. It's dust all over the TVs, dust all over the counters, pee all over the walls. The tubs are dirty. The toilets are dirty. The sheets ain't clean. I'm peeling back the covers in the sheets. And I'm like, are you serious right now? You're not even cleaning up after yourself. And you had the nerve to try to come on me because you're coming to help me. I'm not asking for your help. Yes, you're required, I guess, by help. But you don't got to do that. You can easily clock out and do what you're supposed to do. You do that on your own. And maybe they are required to do that. Maybe so. But I'm not asking you to do that. Don't blame me because something you're supposed to do. Don't blame me because I'm doing my job and giving the customers what they're supposed to receive as hotel guests. I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for that. Because the same experience that they should want or they should get is the same experience that you would want or that you should get. So don't be mad at that. And however way you run your household, however way you clean your household, that's your business. But don't bring it into the workplace. Just how you clean your workplace, how you act in the workplace, it reflects on how you act at home. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm not going to say I'm sorry because at the end of the day, that's just what it is. It reflects on who you are as a person and who you are outside of work and at home. That's just what it is. Don't get mad at me. So I started fussing her tail out like, who you think you are? Don't be talking to me like that because I'm always helping you out. I'm always helping all y'all out. Don't get mad at me because y'all rooms is looking dirty and all this and stuff. So I'll just start going in on her because I didn't cuss her out or whatever. But I let her know, don't try to play with me. I guess she thought because I was quiet and, small and little, which a lot of people do until they figure out the hard way. of course, you got to figure out the hard way when with me. I'll be 30 years old this year. I'll be darned if you be just talking to me any type of way or coming at me or just put your hands on me or anything. No. You stupid if you crossing me like that. No. You're dumb. Baltimore raised, boo. And no, ain't having none of that. Vivian McCargo blood running through my veins. I don't think so. No. No, I don't think so. So I was fussing her tail out. I was like, you crazy. I don't know what. Like, you lost your mind. I've helped. And I've also helped her with her hotel rooms. That's the crazy thing. So I was like, that's crazy. So I was going in on her like, I'd have helped you. I'd have helped all of y'all with your hotel rooms. I'd have been nice to y'all. I've been respectful, nothing but respectful to y'all. So don't even try to play with me like that just because I take my time and y'all doing whatever y'all want, y'all hotel rooms. Tell me why the so-called housekeeping managers, the one that be in the laundry rooms, the ones that I told you about earlier, one of them was like, ooh, like, wait a minute, like, hold on, being messy. I was like, you know what? And I peeped that, but I didn't even address that because I was like, you know what? You're not even worth it, because come to find out she was talking crazy about me. She was saying some messed up stuff. And I'm going to make a part 2 about it because they said some real messed up stuff to me. And that should have gave me a red flag, like a warning about working in West Virginia, just in general, like just working out there in general. Because it was like, it's not many black girls that were working. Well, actually it wasn't. Was probably one other black girl that worked there. Yeah, I was probably the only black girl until another girl came there. But it just showed me a lot about just working there and just working with just people, especially older women. It just seems like not all older women. Some older women are really nice, but most older women, they're miserable, they're jealous, they don't got nothing better to do with their life. And this is all they freaking got. Working for a hotel, doing laundry, and bothering and call themselves trying to bully other people. Keyword, trying. Because I let Esmeralda have it because no, you didn't help. No, you didn't, Trick. I probably should have said that. Whatever. No, you didn't, because you tried it. Like, I've helped you. I've been nice to you. We've been friendly to each other. We've been at least cordial with each other. We have had no issues with each other. So it's no reason for you to be coming at me sideways like this. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that you've helped clean their rooms and do stuff. Y'all have helped other people. So why are you? I've seen you help other people. I've walked past other rooms. Y'all always helping each other. So why are you only getting on me? Why are you only attacking me? Well, especially when I've helped y'all. I've helped all of y'all. So like, what's the problem? But pretty much I reported it to the general manager, because I just was like, this is becoming a little bit overwhelming, and I already fussed somebody out. I don't want to have to lose my job pretty much for this. So it's pretty much like, let me just like try to talk to somebody, try to get a better understanding. Or maybe something happened that maybe she talked to somebody, or somebody told her something, or got in her ear. I don't know. Like, I really don't know like where it came out of, because it's like, even if that's how you felt, you could have easily talked to me about it or said that to me. Don't say it in front of when we on break, or when we down in the lunchroom or whatever, and you in front of a bunch of other colleagues. I just feel like it's so unprofessional. And it'd be the older people, the older women and men that are so unprofessional, no matter what kind of setting you in. Especially in warehouse, the hotel, housekeeping industry. It's just like, they're just so unprofessional, and just all you had to do is just come to me like a woman. You're older than me also, which means you should have set an example and came to me and pulled me to the side, like, you know what, Courtney, I know you do your best to help everybody. You've helped me a couple times. I've helped you a couple times. I just felt like I've helped you. Maybe I've helped you a little bit more. You moved a little slow. Is there something going on? Just something. Just come to me like an adult that you are. And from what I understand, I think she had kids too. So it's like, you a mom, you doing all this stuff, and you behaving childish like this. It's just, I just expected more. And I don't know. I don't know her like that. But I know you can't always equate age and maturity with each other. But I was just like, I just expected her to just like if you had the issue. I didn't even know if it was an issue, but whatever. But I did tell about herself, and I went to the general manager, and I did explain to him everything that was going on and how I felt. And he was just like, okay. And I pretty much told him, like, she pretty much just put it out there in front of all the colleagues, which I think is just super unprofessional. And I don't care what anybody says, that is unprofessional. And it's very childish and it's very disrespectful, because it's like, why? Just why? Come on. Am I the only person that think that's unprofessional? I'm sorry. So, he was like, I will make note of it. I will, say something about it, because that's just too much. I don't want her to get in trouble or anything about it. I just wanted to be known, like, it's clear that they've been gossiping or talking about me and stuff like that. Because for her to just blurt that out, you've been feeling like that, you've been saying that, and you obviously have been talking about that with other people. So I've made it known to the general manager, like, this person has been obviously gossiping, talking about me, and she obviously been talking about me enough, or gossiping about me enough with other people, that she felt the need to bring it up with other colleagues in front of me, in front of all the colleagues on break. Like, the wrong time to do that. Like, come on. So he said, I'm gonna bring it to her attention, or whatever. I'm gonna bring it to other people's attention. And I didn't want to do too much, but at the same time, it's like, come on. So fast forward probably like a day or two later, we're in the break room or whatever, like down where the laundry room and stuff is, where we're eating. And the general manager comes downstairs and he makes an announcement to all the colleagues. And he pretty much says, like, I feel like, I feel like, it's been a lot of big gossiping and talking going around as far as like other colleagues, other coworkers, and pretty much it needs to stop. Like, other coworkers and stuff, they shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable in the workplace. They shouldn't be, feeling like uncomfortable, or they shouldn't be feeling like they're being talked about, or just feeling like, like they're being ganged up on or anything in the kind of situation. Pretty much he said that. So after he gave that speech, pretty much everybody was quiet during that speech. Oh my goodness, my nose. But once he left, it wasn't that long of a speech, but once he left, and of course everybody started running their mouth, talking, gossiping, doing what they do. So one of the dudes, Esmeralda, I think Esmeralda had a boyfriend or somebody at home, and I think the dude, I'm gonna name him Tony, because I think that was his real name, but I don't really care, because he ain't relevant and don't nobody know who he is. And even if they do, oh well, fight me about it. Well, you know what? Tony, whatever, it is what it is. Tony. So Tony, that probably was his name. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was. So they were pretty much talking with each other, messing around, low key or whatever, talking. But they had their own situations at home. So I don't know how I knew that. I don't know. Whatever. So, so after the general manager left, Tony starts running his mouth, he talk about like he don't want us to be gossiping or talking about people, but that's human nature. People going gossiping, talking about it. And I'm thinking like, yeah, that's human nature, sort of, but when you're in the workplace, it's certain stuff that you just don't talk about. I'm sorry. And you say it's human nature, but not everybody gossip like y'all do. Not everybody is miserable and don't got nothing better to do with their life than you do. I'm sorry, but when I go to work, I'm not gossiping and talking about people. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, if it's somebody I don't like and they doing some weird stuff, and then I find out they doing something weird, and it's like, oh, you was doing all that stuff to me, but you on this whole other tip. Like, okay. But as far as like me gossiping about them and talking about them, no, like, that's not my goal. That's not my agenda. And for you to say that that's human nature, like that's normal, that's not normal. I'm sorry. That's not normal. Like, and everybody was just like, yeah, like that's, that's normal. That's normal for people to gossip Even if it is you, let's say it is normal for you to gossip. Why are you talking about people that are not doing anything to y'all? Why are you talking about people that are not bothering y'all? Why are you talking about people that are just minding their business, doing their job? And if you do feel that way, why don't you go to them as adults that y'all claim y'all are? Because once again, y'all are much older than me. I'm the youngest person working there. I'm the youngest person working there. If y'all so old and mature like you claim you are, why don't you just come to that person and tell them how you feel instead of gossiping and talking about them like a dog behind my back? Why? And you salty because the general manager confronted y'all on what's true? That's the truth. At the end of the day, any way you slice it, y'all, you were wrong. And it's not so much of them, because I'm not even worried about them. It's really Esmeralda that was really starting all this, because you've been talking about me like a dog. And you probably weren't the only one talking about me like a dog, but you really lit the gas. You pretty much lit the flame to the gasoline. You pretty much set everything ablaze. Like, you really just started all that. And for what? You being messy, starting drama and stuff for what? For what? I didn't do anything to you. I do my job. I'm on my business to go home. I help you with your rooms. Y'all help me with my rooms. Come on. Like, it's no reason for you to do that. But, it's going to be a second part to this. So I'm going to end this right here. But the second part, it was just so wild. It was so disrespectful, because it's like, once again, I don't know why, but these past few jobs that I had when I first moved to West Virginia, it should have been red flags, even leading up to when I was working at Macy's and stuff like that, because it's like, these people out here, oh wow, they do not like brown people. They are so disrespectful. And also, they don't like younger girls. They don't like prettier girls. And I'm not saying that in a way where I'm trying to think I'm above anybody or pretty anybody, but the facts are the facts. And Esmeralda was not an ugly woman. She was a pretty attractive woman. I think she probably was Hispanic, maybe biracial. She was a pretty woman. So the fact that you acting like this is like, she was just, even if it wasn't, insecurity or something, she was just really like, something was really wrong with her. She was just really miserable and bitter. She was just so disrespectful and rude. But I definitely was going to check her about her tail, because who you think you are? She better be glad I didn't cuss her out, because I don't think I was in my, I wasn't in my cussing area then. I wasn't in my cussing era then. But yeah, like, it's a second part to this, definitely. Because it just got more wilder and wilder. More wilder and wilder. But just the co-workers, the colleagues kept being more disrespectful. And I was just like, yeah. And I really should have filed claim the suits on it. But some places, they're just not worth it. It's not. But anyway, that's it for this story time, whatever. Please make sure that you guys like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to leave a comment. Leave whatever you can. Please keep supporting me, guys. And keep tuning in. Make sure that you have those notifications set up so that you can always pop in whenever I am logged on, or whatever upload stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys later. So bye.